Today we have another smart bird feeder unboxing and review. This is the Feathersnap smart bird feeder. Pretty large box here. It claims HD photos and videos, bird book, collect an assortment of species at your feeder, curate your bird book with your unique photos and videos. I'm assuming that's online. Year-round durability. Some people have been asking about these things in the winter. Subscription required for premium features. Enjoy free live views of birds, but get even more out of your birdwatching adventures with a premium subscription, including photo and video storage, the ability to earn badges, and more. In my experiences with these, I normally don't do the premium features. I think just with the free stuff, you're normally fine. But you do have the option if you want. Solar powered and dual feeder. So it has two sections. You could put one type of seed on one side and then one on the other. Don't know how valuable that is, but we'll kind of see. Maybe we'll do that, maybe we won't. Ornithologist trained AI. So we'll see how well that works. We know how that's kind of been in the past. Normally not very good for any of these products. So let's take a peek and see. Curious to see how big this actually is because this is a massive box. Quick start guide on the top. That's kind of nice. And then there's the QR code, so you can scan that to get to the app. Also curious to know which app this is using. Okay, so we got all of the components here on the top, kind of like the extras, like the mounting strap. Here, there is a cord for charging. Assuming this is the camera that you put in. And then this is, the feeder's gonna sit on this piece here. So that's kind of the like accessories. And then the feeder has the solar panel on top, which I kind of like, then you don't have to set up something. But when you're mounting something like this, your best case scenario is if you mount it on a pole, kind of away from things so squirrels can't jump on it, and then put a squirrel baffle underneath. That's gonna protect your feeder the most, because this one is plastic, so it is possible for a squirrel to come on and chew. These perches extend, which is interesting. And then here's the dual kind of reservoir look on here, and then we got to put our camera inside. So it's actually pretty chunky for a smart bird feeder. You just push this, and the roof opens up to fill it. So cool, like on its own, it's very, very light. Let's put this camera in real quick. We may have to charge it first. I feel like a lot of the times they're not charged. Take the plastic off. Oh, this is interesting. So this is the first one I've seen that has a battery that you can pull out. Most of the batteries are internal. So we'll charge this up. This then goes in here, like that. And then this is going to fit inside like this. And then we'll put seed in, set it up, and we'll be good to go. But I want to check out the app, so let's see if we can just turn it on. Looks like this, it just like presses in too. Clicks in. So we'll try turning it on. There's a button on the top.
Power on.
I think it's on. So let's try to scan the app and see if we can get that going right away. I created an account online and downloaded the Feathersnap app. I then logged in and started connecting the feeder to the app using the free version. Activate feeder.
Power on.
Should flash blue out, so that's on the bottom. So that's connecting the Wi-Fi, so it needs the Wi-Fi password. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can see what's in each bin, so you can like what each compartment has seed-wise. All right, we are activated.
Device pairing successful.
Nice. So with this mount, you could have, if you have a certain size pole here, you could just put the feeder right on top of it. But I decided to mount this into this piece of wood, and I already had this kind of clip set up from another setup. So This should be able to fit right into the other side here. So that just slides in, then feeder should be able to just go on top and we should be good to go. We'll fill it up with seed and then we'll put it on. I did charge the camera up. It was kind of hard to tell if it was charging or not. It had a red flashing light for a little bit, but when I went into the app, it said it was charging up really fast actually. So let's get that piece of the camera back in. So here's our feeder. Grabbed the camera. Let's make sure that it's on. I'm not sure if it is right now. It's flashing
Power
green.
on.
Okay, perfect. And I did grab 2 types of seeds. We have finch seed and kind of a regular seed mix. There we go. This camera's in. And then remember that these perches extend out. I don't know if there's anything really holding them in. Push the button in the back. This comes forward. And then we'll do this on the ground. All right, we are all set up here. So we have our 2 different kinds of seed. One is more finch, one is more regular. So we'll see how it does. I think it's a little weighted towards the front because the pole I'm using is a little thin, but I think it'll be pretty good. I don't think we'll get squirrels with the way it's set up, but I might put up a squirrel baffle anyways. But I'm excited to see some of the images we get. Well, they love the feeder so far. The following morning, bunch of cardinals, chickadees, there's just a grackle on there right now. One thing that I'm disappointed at is it looks like a lot of the stuff is behind the subscription paywall, which isn't something I've really experienced with a lot of the other smart bird feeders. So it has this thing that's like reveal your snaps, and then I noticed with that, when that's up, you can't go to the live feed. So if I click the live feed, nothing happens. I have to actually X that out, and then I can go to the live. So if you're not paying, it looks like just watching the live is gonna be your main thing. And then I've been screen recording videos of the birds. Pictures looked clear. I'm just kind of disappointed that so much of it is behind that subscription paywall. But as far as the feeder itself, birds love it. Squirrel baffle I did end up putting on and it's been working really well. And yeah, everything's been good except for I am disappointed that a lot of the stuff is behind that paywall. So I talked to a representative from Feathersnap and they said that things are hidden behind that paywall. So that's unfortunate. She said they are gonna bring photos to the free plan, so you should at least be able to see what's going on there, but she said that I could try the yearly plan and would be reimbursed for it to check it out and show everybody. So it is $60, so we're gonna go ahead and pay for the yearly plan here. I've had the feeder out for a few days now. I think everything's working well. So we have the home section here so you can see all the snaps. So we've had a lot of cardinals, house sparrows, chickadees, and then you can click on the different photos. It gives you a couple options, and then you can add to your bird book, download, share. So if you hit the download button, it saves it to your photos. You can go add to bird book. And then this is where the AI kind of comes into play. So you can say identify with bird ID, which then takes you through steps. So let's see if we can get this chickadee. Select what region, Northeast. It's got recommended Carolina chickadee, dark-eyed junco, white-breasted, not hatched. I said Northeast, so I'm not sure why it's not getting black-capped chickadee. Yeah, so that's a little funky. Let's try again. Let's, for fun, let's do southeast and see if maybe it hasn't mixed up. No. So, yeah, that's a miss on that one. Let's try identify with AI. So we select our image. It's processing. So it gives you options, it seems. So we'll select, at least it gave me black-capped chickadee, saved to bird book. Then we can look at our bird book and it has our species in there. So one thing about the bird book stuff, so this has all our species. We'll go uncaptured. So I think it'd be cool if this was more region specific, because it starts with like A-bird's towhee, acorn woodpecker. These are all more western birds. So if you're just looking at this and you're relatively new, you might kind of be like, where are those species? So it'd be nice if it was tailored towards your region. And then also some of the range maps are a little funky. So if we look at boreal chickadee, it is cool. They have the fun facts, some seed preferences, which, you know, it's kind of up for debate. A lot of chickadees love black oil sunflower seeds, but they have peanuts on there. For region, it shows you like the specific region they could be found in, but it's not very specific. Like the range of the boreal chickadee is very much further north than it shows, because it's just showing you like the block region. So that's doesn't narrow it down too much, but it is cool that they're giving you some information there. Now, originally I wasn't seeing any videos in here, and so you actually have to go hit the 3 dots here and hit request video, and then it will request it from the feeder. So I'm assuming that data is like stored, and I think after a while it'll overwrite. I did see that you could put an SD card in there, which it will also overwrite info after a while. So make sure if you like the media you're seeing, you're downloading it, just so it doesn't get overwritten. So let's check out the videos. I saved one earlier. It does take a little while to get, oh, I guess it showed up already. So we have our chickadee video here and our cardinal video. So the video quality looks pretty good. Like, that's pretty clear. Looks really nice. And then let's check out our cardinal too. He's looking a little ratty, but he's looking beautiful as well. So yeah, nice quality on the videos. And then you can also get badges too. So we had our first snap. Those are ones we've earned, and then there's different ones available. So if you like that it's a little bit more like a game, you know, you can earn badges and things, you'll probably enjoy this product. And then it has frequently asked questions, and then let's check out the live. There's nothing on it right now, but it has stayed pretty full. I haven't refilled it once. It's been out for multiple days. And we do have the squirrel baffalons that helps save seed, but it's been good in that regard. And the solar panels kept it charged really well. So at least in full sun, that is working really well. And then it does say that it's weatherproof. So through all seasons, it should theoretically be good. We're not going to be able to test it in winter, but some people have asked about durability and especially the extreme cold. One thing that I've found is if it is cloudy and cold, sometimes the panel won't charge up as much as it would normally, and you may have to bring it in and charge it. So that's just one thing to think about. Can't say for sure with this one, but it's something to keep in mind. Overall, it's been a nice feeder. It's worked well for what we wanted it to do. The image quality is clear. I'm not a huge fan of the paid subscription being the only way to see anything other than the live, basically. But they did say that they're adding in photos, so you should be able to at least watch the live and then see photos of what you're seeing. A couple things that are a little off with like the AI and the photo ID, but in any of the smart bird feeders I've tried, none of them are 100% accurate. So always take those things with a grain of salt. Overall, it's been super fun to try out. I think the big benefits are you have the dual seed trays, so you can try different seeds on either side. It's kind of a cool little thing they added. Solar panels working really well. Seed reservoir is pretty large. Couple downsides is it is plastic, so if you don't squirrel proof it, it might get chewed on, and some people don't like plastic as a bird feeder material, so that's something to think about. There's a lot hidden behind the paywall right now, so just make sure you're aware of that if you get it. And it's captured some really awesome stuff. So we got a lot of cardinals, chickadees, house sparrows. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Badgerland Birding.